Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Here's a number to remember. 2 billion. 2 billion future leaders are waiting for our judgment call. 2 billion young minds are looking at our teachings, our lessons, our guidance, our help to illuminate their path, our move, our direction, our choice of conduct. But we, as parents and guardians who work hard to put food on the table and support the family, can only do so much. The least that we can do is to put them in an environment that will nurture their natural inclinations towards positivity and goodness to benefit as many as possible. As protectors of their future, we must equip them with the best of early childhood education to ensure their self-confidence and self-esteem are kept in check as they traverse through the world in their lifetime. We must ensure that inshallah, as these young minds bloom, they can exchange ideas and cause impact to the world. And the key to do this is the mastery of the English language, as it is the language of the world. Most importantly, we must realize that the true potential of a human being can only be realized when he or she connects with his or her creator. Thus, a solid foundation in Islamic education will help kids to grow and love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, follow the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and benefit the world wheresoever they may go. Alhamdulillah, Brainy Bunch Islamic Montessori, the world's #1 brand in Islamic Montessori education, has paved the way to provide children an Islamic Montessori English-speaking environment for the last 11 years across over 100 campuses, starting from Malaysia to Singapore, Indonesia, Gaza, and most recently, Brunei Darussalam. And Alhamdulillah, as of today, we've impacted the lives of almost 10,000 children. But now, our dreams are bigger. We aim to educate millions, maybe even billions of children at a time. But we don't want to do it alone. We want to do it with you. We now offer you the opportunity to join us as franchisees of Brainy Bunch Islamic Montessori, where you can directly impact and change the lives of children in your community for the better. Together, we can provide the best solution that the world will ever need, a good future led by good leaders of tomorrow. But these leaders need us now, as they are still the children of today. Together, we can develop the Ummah. Together, 2 billion future leaders and more will benefit from our efforts, inshallah. Amin ya Rab. Click the link below to join us in this effort. Jazakallahu khairan kathiran. See you later, inshallah.
What is the best education system for the future of our children? Where can I get the best education for my children? When they grow up, will they be a good person and a good Muslim? These are some of the concerns parents have, especially for those with small children. These are also the same questions my wife and I had. From there, the idea of opening a holistic education institute using the Montessori method came to life with Brainy Bunch. The main mission of Brainy Bunch is to train and nurture 1 million children who are obedient to the commandments of Allah and practices the sunnah of the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. There are 5 main things that are nurtured in students of Brainy Bunch: love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, love of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, love to parents, love of the heaven, love of the Ummah. A school that uses the Montessori method is different from a school that uses a traditional method. The Montessori method believes that children do not need to be forced to learn, and this system of education is very fun. With that, students are always motivated to learn. This concept is very suitable with the fitrah of a child which yearns for a positive environment in teaching and learning. Through this method, the potential of a child can be developed and their self-confidence can be improved. Each class has only 15 children. This is to ensure that teachers can give their full attention to students during the teaching and learning session in class. The Montessori method combines 3 age groups in one class, which are 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds, until 9-year-olds, and beyond. This concept allows all the students to lead and mentor the younger ones. The use of English as a language of instruction during the process of teaching and learning in school is a decision made to master the current world language. We do not give the title teacher, but we use the title auntie and uncle at Brainy Bunch because teachers are a part of our families. The best of man is the one most beneficial to others, a hadith narrated by Muslim. At Brainy Bunch, we believe that each child has a big potential to become someone successful and useful in the future. As parents who love and care for their children's education, we have to find a method and a school that is the best for our children. With a complete education, inshallah, we will be able to produce children who want to be as great as Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, Umar al-Khattab, and Abdul Rahman bin Auf, who used their wealth for Islam and the Ummah. 6 qualities of the Sahaba, which will be instilled in all students of Brainy Bunch, are faithful towards the kalima tayyibah, La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah. Have khushu' and khudu' in salah. Knowledgeable and practices zikrullah. Praises all Muslims. Performs ibadah with a sincere niyat. Preaches people to Allah and spreads their knowledge. Let's all change for our children's future. Give them a chance to become a preacher of Allah, continuing the work of the prophets, calling people to obey Allah and follow the way of the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam through the guidance of the Sahaba and the Salihin. Give the best to your children. Register now at www.brainybunch.com/register.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I think my camera is black as I cannot see myself. Okay, but we shall continue. Welcome to our FB Live. My name is Auntie Charisma, and a special shout out to all the parents, students, teachers, and staff of Brainy Bunch who are here to listen to our sharing session tonight. We have invited a special guest this evening to talk about a very important topic. But before I proceed, I would like to ask everyone to please share this live and click the heart button. Of course, thank you so much. I have a great news to everyone. This will be an ongoing sharing session every Wednesday where you can get to know more about Brainy Bunch. You can also get to ask questions regarding Brainy Bunch, and you will also learn and meet the teachers and staff of Brainy Bunch, inshallah. We are also going to answer your inquiries, so make this your Wednesday habit. So without further ado, let me introduce our guest for tonight. He is the Group Chief Executive Officer of Malakat Eco. Please welcome Hilmi Ismail. Hello, good evening. Assalamualaikum.
How are you? I cannot see your face, but it's okay. So, Um, can you hear my
Sorry, I
voice?
cannot hear you.
Can you hear me? Oh, eh? Anyone on the live? Can you comment something? Did you hear
Anyone on
me?
the live, can you comment something?
Yeah, I think my voice is clear on the live.
Anyone on the live, can you comment something?
Uh,
Yeah, I cannot be
I
seen.
think my voice is clear on the live.
yes, your video is dark.
Uh,
I think there's a bit technical issue,
yes, your
but
dark.
let's just move.
I think there's a bit technical issue, but let's just move. I think there's a bit technical issue, but let's just move.
All right. Uh, I think I'm gonna
Right.
take over a bit. Anti Charisma need to
I think I'm
log
gonna
out
take
and
over
try
a
to
bit.
log in back. Anti Charisma.
Charisma need to log out and try to log in back. Anti Charisma.
Right. Okay. So what I'm going to share today is about our Brainy Bunch International School. We're focusing on the international school. Usually, most of people that heard the name of Brainy Bunch, most of them didn't know about the existence of Brainy Bunch International School. They just know about our preschool or our kindergarten. So today I'm going to share a bit about the international school that we provide to our parents and our children, and what is our mission, what is our vision actually, and how we approach our education in Brainy Bunch to achieve that said mission. All right, inshallah. If you're with me, please comment something. I want to see how many is live and clear, the voice is clear, the screen is clear. Um, Thank you so much, and please share this video to your friends, to the WhatsApp and your Facebook group, and so on. And we also live on BBSKL Facebook. You can go to Facebook and search for BBSKL. And also we live on YouTube channel of Brainy Bunch. And this is our founders, Coach Fazil, Madam Hafiza, and Auntie Lates. I think most of you already know them. And this is some leadership team. We just skip this part. All right. So talking about the global mission, the world's mission for education by Brainy Bunch. So the thing that we are focusing is because this is some of the problems that we list down based on the current education system, and what they give to the children. So as basic as the standardized learning method, even though some students maybe need different approach. For example, some students need more on the visual side, some needs more on the audio side, some needs more on the kinesthetic approach, and there's also some students that are a bit slow and some a bit faster than the rest. But because of the standardized learning method, it's a bit unfair to all. Just like the famous uh, the famous word that quotes that they say about you cannot teach different animals to climb the same tree, right? So that is one of the issue that we are currently facing. Yeah, I think it's my back. I have already
Yay!
moved on.
I made it.
Welcome back. Uh,
Alhamdulillah.
are you playing the live on another laptop? I can hear the voice is double.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. So I just continue. So the
Yes,
number
please.
one problem is standardized learning method, and then second one is same materials and teaching pace for all. Is just like I mentioned just now, that different children might need different approach, might need different pace for them, and worst is standardized assessment. Uh, and most of them we are assessed by grade. Of course, alhamdulillah, now most of in Malaysia especially, most of the lower elementary sekolah rendah, we already abolished the exam, big exam, but it's not enough. We also need to assess our children more than just questions and answer. It's not just that. and then two, exam oriented, and because of this, we are producing consumers, not creators, and we are producing self-centered individuals, because as long as these children get an A, they can score, they can do the homework, they can answer the questions, as long as they can do all the expectations, then they are good students, even though they didn't help any of his friends or her friends in the school, even though they just let the students at the worst class, at the back class, just let them be being the slow student and all those labels, no help
Mm-hmm.
from the friends. So that is the problem. So currently what we see is most of self-centered adults that born from this kind of education. So this is the problems that we see. And um, so what is Brainy Bunch? I think most of you that already know Brainy Bunch from kindergarten. Brainy Bunch is a leader in personalizing education, and we are specializing in teaching, coaching, and helping, not just teaching, but also coaching and helping the children to be brainy and to be impactful by providing the personalized learning experience through Islamic, Montessori, and English speaking environments, and using our framework, which is the Brainy Spice Education Framework, to assist children to attain true success in both worlds. Okay, then this is our vision: to educate, to coach, and to help our children to be brainy and impactful for success in both worlds. Sorry. Santi Karisma, maybe you want to take charge again. You?
Okay, but I know you have this prepared for all of us, the vision and the mission of Brainy Bunch. But before we continue, I would like to know, how did you become a part of Brainy Bunch?
Okay, that's an interesting question. Thank you. Uh, I joined Brainy Bunch on 2014. Um, Actually, that time I didn't know about Brainy Bunch because I've just graduated from my university. My background is in animation, film and animation at MMU, doing degree there. So there is uh, this person that called me and invite me to join, and then I know about Brainy Bunch because I'm not a parent yet, so I didn't know about the
Yes.
brands of kindergarten, right? So then I start to know Brainy Bunch. I joined as a motion graphic artist and also video editor, but then started to involve in doing animation by Brainy Bones. We founded Brainy Bones together with Coach Fazil. We're doing the Brainy Bunch animation and then Kring for Teachers Raya and so on. And then I since last year I involved in helping Brainy Bunch to do some marketing and so on. And then slowly I involved in the group level of Brainy Bunch and Malakat group. Alhamdulillah, it's a
Alhamdulillah.
beautiful journey for me.
Yes, and a very good contribution to Brainy Bunch is you are now a parent of Brainy Bunch.
Yes, yeah. My daughter 7 years old in elementary, lower elementary, and my son 4 years old in preschool. Alhamdulillah.
And Alhamdulillah, I know that you can see what Brainy Bunch is doing to your children, right?
Yes, yes. First-hand experience.
Exactly. And that is what's good about it, because not only you are promoting Brainy Bunch, you have the experience as a parent. How are your children growing to be, brought up by Brainy Bunch, how to be good Muslims and how to be impacted by the teachings that we have in Brainy Bunch. So, because you're already discussing about the overview of Brainy Bunch, we know that we have our international school and we have Cyberjaya and our newly opened Brainy Bunch International School in KL. Can you talk about more on that?
Okay, thank you.
our ISKL.
Let me just go through a bit of my slide. Yep. Skip. I will go back here later, inshallah. Yeah. So basically, we have currently, Alhamdulillah, we have three campuses of international school. First one is in Kuala Lumpur. Uh, is newly opened on last June this year. The biggest one, our HQ, is in Cyberjaya. Since 2017, November 2017, we moved in here and start operating for school in 2018. And before that, before Cyberjaya born, our HQ is in One City, Subang, USJ. And we also have another international school in Johor. It's a bit small one. And the Kuala Lumpur one is the most interesting one because it's very big. And this is Cyberjaya campus and some facilities. And this is the KL, Taman Melawati campus. It's really beautiful. Previously is run by International School Kuala Lumpur by an NGO, international NGO. So they have this classroom buildings, library, big library, cafeteria, sports complex, football field, playground in Great Hall, and it's up to 8.4 acres, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
It's so big. When I first time came and visit this place with the team, is really, really huge. I really excited about this school. And Alhamdulillah, we managed to convert the school from uh, international school, normal international school, into Islamic international school. And it's very, I think, a uh, big start for our journey in education. And yeah, this is some of the slides. Some with our basketball court there, the canteen, the
Wow.
football field. We are
Mashallah.
process to make it into a big sports complex here, and they will run so many program here, inshallah, for sports for the children. And this is the library
Mhm.
and some playground area for the children, the studio, the great hall here. I think it can fit around 300 to 400 packs in one time. Yeah, and this is some key facts about all Brainy Bunch. 10,000 students, 800 teachers. This is including preschool.
Mhm.
113 campuses, three international school, and we have been running for 12 years. And right now we are expanding to 11 countries, inshallah, alhamdulillah.
Inshallah.
And this is some of the countries that we have. Some we already opened, some is in the discussion period, but already agreed, inshallah, alhamdulillah. Yeah, I think that's what I can share about your question. Thank you.
All right. So, how about going to ISKL, back to ISKL? How will they visit? If, for example, I am a parent and I want to go and visit ISKL, how do I do that?
Um, First, you can book a session with the PIC, which is the registrar. You can call these two numbers. One is Uncle Nazri and another one is Uncle Salim. Both are very helpful men that can help you guys. Inshallah, they really helpful, really good in responding your questions and so on. To book to have a visit and school tour, and we also have um, some open day to be uh, I think
Scheduled.
around yeah, to be scheduled in November and December. We have date twice in October, and inshallah we will do it again a few more times for parents to get the right briefing with the teachers, the headmasters, and so on, inshallah.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who are viewing us right now, you can contact Uncle Nazri at 012-777-3849 and Uncle Salim at 016-282-7916 if you're interested to visit both places, Cyberjaya and ISKL. Correct?
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. And we call our teachers uncles and aunties, right?
Yep, because
Are you
that's how
also
we.
being called Uncle Hilmi now?
Yep, some of the students still call me Uncle Hilmi because
Yes.
I think that's what makes us a bit special. The connection between the teaching staff uh, with the children, it's like a family. It's not just school, but we want the students to feel school is also their home. They want to be excited to be tomorrow school. Yeah, not a holiday. Standard student, they usually student will be happy when tomorrow is public holiday or weekend. But our students, alhamdulillah, most of them is happy when tomorrow is school days. Just like my daughter and son, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Same goes with my niece and, of course,
Yeah.
previously my children. They're very excited to go to school. Let's just give a shout out to Amir Afik, who's watching us right now, and to Jay and Jay, because he has a question. For international school, do you have a dedicated website?
Currently, we didn't have yet, but we are in the process to finish it. Um, I'm really sorry on behalf of the management and the team about this, but inshallah we will complete it as soon as we can. Um, but some info you can get it on our Facebook, and we also have some info on the ISKL. You can go to brainybunch.com. Let me write in the uh, comment, brainybunch.com/BBISKL.
Yes. All right. So again, you can easily visit ISKL and Cyberjaya campuses. If you can just register, call Uncle Nazri or just message them. They are very efficient to answer your inquiries. Now, of course, this is a very important question. What is the registration process?
All right, for the registration process, right now we have uh, two ways to register. Number one is you can directly contact Uncle Nazri and also Uncle Salim. The number that we mentioned before, I think we will show the number again later. And
Yes.
you can also open the link. There is a form in there, and you can fill the interest form, register your interest form, and our team will contact you and to proceed with the registration process. So usually after you fill the form or you contact with our registrar team, what we will do is to get the time for you to come and visit the school first. uh, it's better to bring your children together, and also then if you already agreed with everything and the fees, you can pay the annual fees, and we will straightly book your place in the classroom, inshallah.
Inshallah. Okay. So, of course, if they're interested, they can register. But what is unique about Brainy Bunch? Why will they register to Brainy Bunch?
All right, let me share something here from my slide, inshallah. um Too small. Okay, so in Brainy Bunch, what we do in Brainy Bunch, basically, if we go back to the education problem that I mentioned earlier in the session, so what we do to help change that, number one is we put the three main pillars in Brainy Bunch is the Islamic, English, and Montessori. This is starting from the preschool, playhouse until the international school, elementary, high school, and Tafiz, inshallah. And we also have the Brainy Spice. The Brainy Spice is our education system to help children to learn holistically. It's not just education, it's not just intellectual, but they need to learn on this spiritual part, the physical part, the intellectual part, of course, the creative part, and also emotional part. There is so many subjects that we already um, put put down on the element of spice. This is some explanation of the spice. Spiritual, focusing more on the iman, of course, the akidah, the ibadah, and also the akhlak. And the physical is not just about your stamina, the physical exercise, running here and there, playing football or something, but it's also about how to live healthily, how to eat the right food, the right diet, to understand that. And also intellectual, of course, the science, mathematics, languages, and so on. But also, we also teach our children to help them to be the masters in life skills. It's not just mathematics to understand the concept, but also how to apply mathematics in their daily life. It's not just about science, but how to apply science. And also, we teach them how to do some woodwork, do some um, planting, and so many things. I think I have the slide here about that. Before that, there is also these 5 pillars of Brainy Bunch that we put for our children. It starts with cultivating the right intention, because before our children start to learn in class, what the teachers, what the aunties and uncles will do is to cultivate the right intention. Put the right intention first. Why you want to learn this? It's not just to learn for the sake of exam, for the sake of learn, but to be the masters and to practice and to impact others. So after the right intention already set, then we'll go to the mastery, which is the process of learning. To master is not just learn one time, but to repeat until you become really understands that, and then you can practice that, and then you can impact others. To impact others, as simple as to learn how to teach them the same subjects, the same topics that you learn, but you can teach others. That's how you can build the children to be better person. It's not just as a better students, but also as a human, to help others understand more, to help others to be the same understanding level as you. And also, the good part of Brainy Bunch, because we adapt the Montessori teachings, the Montessori system, we combine children in one class. For example, the lower elementary is for 7 years old, 8 years old, and also 9 years old, combined in one class. The upper elementary is 10, 11, and 12 years old. And then the high school, we divide into junior and senior. The junior is 13, 14, and 15. And some of them already go to senior at 15 and 16. So at 16, they can take the exam at GCSE, Cambridge, and graduate early, inshallah. So when we combine them in the same class, it's easier to be impactful. It's easier to be master, because they have not just teacher but also some seniors to help them, some seniors to teach them. So that is one of our way, that is a very, I think, really powerful way to help our children to learn, not just understanding for their own sake, but also to help others to understand. Okay, this is our student diary that we use for our children, the daily plan and weekly planner. This is a program that I said previously, just now, playhouse, preschool for kindergarten. Even for kindergarten, we also mix their age 4 to 6 and the preschool, and for 3 and below is in playhouse. And also have a Tafiz program in Sabjaya. And this is some of the program that I already mentioned. Yep. Mixed age group, fostering independence, child-centered, and freedom of choice. Yeah, this is some of the pictures from the classroom and how they work in a group, and it's very fun. It's the learning
Yes.
process must be fun. School must be fun. That's our principle.
Mm-mm.
And They have the 3 period lesson. I think that there is many more slides to share, but I cannot put everything in tonight's session. I can pass it to our educators for the next week, inshallah.
Yes,
And
inshallah.
we also have the work cycle. This is part of the online session that we did in the COVID time. And this is the high school journey from preparatory and then to freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior. This is some of the subjects in high school. Most of them is the basic subjects is almost similar for every level. But
And
as to
our high school is IGCSE, right?
yeah,
Cambridge.
yeah, we do Cambridge, and Cyberjaya campus is one of the exam center for Cambridge. And Alhamdulillah, for the track record previously, our students um, get a very good score, Alhamdulillah. And it's not
Alhamdulillah.
just that, they also excellence in sports, excellence in other things, leadership and so on, Alhamdulillah. And this is some of the non-core subjects: BM, counseling, ICT, Mandarin, music, silat, advanced practical life. Then yeah, I think I've already answered your questions. Thank you.
Yes, a lot of information that's given to us by NJ
Yeah.
Helmi.
Oh, this is a very
And
interesting slide.
yes,
Yeah, we Alhamdulillah we've won uh, many awards from different organizations, and also some accreditations from the Ministry of Education, PNB, IIMC, NAMC, and also Cambridge, of course. This is just some pictures on activities, Sports Day,
activities.
Merdeka celebration, year-end concert and graduation. We didn't just do graduation, but we do concert for our children since preschool and then also the international school. And currently, right now is the session for the season for the concert. So most of our children will perform on stage. Some of them will do some acting or theater, or some of them will do some performances.
Choral
Alhamdulillah, and
speaking.
yeah, choral speaking, and we do some field trip. Depending on the age, it will be different. And then we teach them about entrepreneurship in the market day, and we do it this year. We do it in a real mall. It's not just in school, so they can also sell uh, to the public people that come to the mall.
Mhm.
And this is okay. Yeah, I think I've already covered everything. Thank you.
Yes, Alhamdulillah, our session is very fruitful, and I hope that a lot of you out there is listening and watching us. This is going to be an ongoing show every Wednesday, and if you have any questions, please do type it at the comment section. And if you have any question, particularly with our guest, Enchi Hilmi, he can answer your questions.
Inshallah.
Uh, inshallah, of course, yes.
Yeah,
And
if
I
you have
just
any
want
question,
to
please just comment.
and I just want to add on that we follow the child's pace. You know, in Brainy Bunch, that is one thing that is important to us. We don't want to pressure the children when it comes to learning, because when you pressure children in learning, they will not be able to master it. It's just gonna be a pass through of the lesson. And in Brainy Bunch, we try our best. Our teachers are very patient to really teach our children and follow the child's pace. That's very important in learning,
Yeah,
right?
and our way of teaching, the teachers or the aunties and uncles, they are not just teachers, but they are the facilitators in class. So they facilitate the students, they help and coach the students. They are the life coach for the students, the children. For example, let's say there's this one student that really love mathematics, and even at the age of 7 or 8. But if these students really love it and want to learn until calculus, until the advanced mathematics, we will never stop them.
Yes.
Yeah, we will just encourage them to go on. If the teachers cannot teach because it's too advanced, we will call another teacher that can teach that subject for them,
Correct.
inshallah.
Yes, because we don't want to stop the spark of interest. You know,
Yes.
every child has their own interest, and it is our part as adults, our as educators, to really help them and give them the chance to pursue whatever they want to learn. And that is why Brainy Bunch is the best education for your child. Ah, okay. Do we have any questions so far? I think our session is very fruitful. That's why they don't have any question. Yes.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. And as I mentioned, this is going to be an ongoing sharing session every Wednesday. I hope that you can make it a habit to watch our sharing session every Wednesday. This is only brought to you by Brainy Bunch, of course. And do you have anything else to say? My question, all right. I think, can this be our last question?
Yep, please.
Okay. My last question would be, what is in Brainy Bunch that inspires you?
All right. First of all, personally, I think I can answer this question more on my personal view. Personally, I'm not really into education before. I do have some interest because before I took the animation course, one of the subject, the course that I want to take is psychology or counseling, because I like to study people, study human. But when I knew about Brainy Bunch and I studied about what we teach in Brainy Bunch, the approach, the Montessori approach, watch some videos, talk with some teachers, and my wife is also one of the teachers in upper elementary. So when I learned about all these subjects and everything and how we approach our education, I think it really how to say this. I think I want to bring the subjects, not subjects, the method of learning in Brainy Bunch into the country, into all schools in Malaysia and even the world. I want everyone to know about what we did, and you can just copy this. Yeah, just take it and
Mm-mm.
use it in your school, because every children need this. Every children need what we do in Brain Bunch. Although it's not that perfect, but the concept and the approach is really good compared to what the conventional school offer. So I think that's what make me really believe in what we do in Brainy Bunch, and why I really want to strive for the success of Brainy Bunch to go into global, to many countries, inshallah. And
Inshallah.
if I have a chance to speak about what we do in Brainy Bunch to all other school, I really appreciate that. I can, maybe not me, maybe our teachers, maybe you, Auntie Karisma, maybe our founders can also speak to the other schools, because what we do in Brainy Bunch is not just about Brainy Bunch. It's not just
Mm-mm.
about the brand or the business, but it's about the children. Brainy Bunch is founded because of Coach Fazil's children, Madam
Mm-mm.
Efiza's children, and I'm also part of this because of, although the why I came in is because of the work, but currently I put my children here because I believe in that, and I want to see this brand to help more people, 1 million children, inshallah, in the future. Thank you.
Inshallah. Thank you so much, and Hilmi, for your time. And I do hope that, as you've mentioned, you can impart more knowledge to our education system. And then I hope that, we can really be impactful to the society, the ummah
Yeah,
that we have now, because this is very important that we spread this good news of teaching the children. This is not only for us, it's for the future generation that will lead our country, our world, inshallah. Okay, so let us try to, show them one more time. If you are interested to register, please do contact Uncle Nasri at 012-777-3849 and Uncle Salim at 016-282-7916. And don't forget, you can also catch us on brainybunch.com/BBISKL. Thank you again, Enche Helmi, for your time.
yeah. Thank
And
you too. You're welcome. Inshallah. Yeah, I'm gonna write the numbers in the
all
comment.
right.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you so
see the
much.
copy. Please,
Okay,
please
so
share this video. It's a very short sharing session because we don't want people to, those that missed the live, um, to watch a very long video. So we just limit from 30 minutes or to 50 minutes maximum. So
yes,
hope that it's really fruitful for you guys. Hope you can share this video to your friends, families, inshallah. BBISKL, we still have most seats because it's still new and it's very big. So we open for 300 or 500 seats, inshallah. And for Cyberjaya is still open, but most of them is already filled. Most of the seats is almost full. And Johor also we are open, inshallah. So please contact the numbers, or you can just open the link and fill in the form in that link. We are welcoming you guys to join our Brainy Bunch family, inshallah.
inshallah. Yes. And again, I would like to remind everyone that we are going to be live every Wednesday for this sharing session. The World Education Mission. We have a mission to complete, and that is to spread the good news about Brainy Bunch, about our education system. So make it a Wednesday habit to stay with us Wednesdays, 9 p.m. onwards. Inshallah, we are going to be back for another sharing session here on Brainy Bunch Facebook Live. This has been Auntie Charisma. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Wassalam. Bye. Good evening.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Here's a number to remember. 2 billion. 2 billion future leaders are waiting for our judgment call. 2 billion young minds are looking at our teachings, our lessons, our guidance, our help to illuminate their path, our move, our direction, our choice of conduct. But we, as parents and guardians who work hard to put food on the table and support the family, can only do so much. The least that we can do is to put them in an environment that will nurture their natural inclinations towards positivity and goodness to benefit as many as possible. As protectors of their future, we must equip them with the best of early childhood education to ensure their self-confidence and self-esteem are kept in check as they traverse through the world in their lifetime. We must ensure that inshallah, as these young minds bloom, they can exchange ideas and cause impact to the world. And the key to do this is the mastery of the English language, as it is the language of the world. Most importantly, we must realize that the true potential of a human being can only be realized when he or she connects with his or her creator. Thus, a solid foundation in Islamic education will help kids to grow and love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, follow the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and benefit the world wheresoever they may go. Alhamdulillah, Brainy Bunch Islamic Montessori. The world's #1 brand in Islamic Montessori education has paved the way to provide children an Islamic Montessori English-speaking environment for the last 11 years across over 100 campuses, starting from Malaysia to Singapore, Indonesia, Gaza, and most recently, Brunei Darussalam. And Alhamdulillah, as of today, we've impacted the lives of almost 10,000 children. But now, our dreams are bigger. We aim to educate millions, maybe even billions of children at a time. But we don't want to do it alone. We want to do it with you. We now offer you the opportunity to join us as franchisees of Brainy Bunch Islamic Montessori, where you can directly impact and change the lives of children in your community for the better. Together, we can provide the best solution that the world will ever need, a good future led by good leaders of tomorrow. But these leaders need us now, as they are still the children of today. Together, we can develop the Ummah. Together, 2 billion future leaders and more will benefit from our efforts, inshallah. Amin ya Rab. Click the link below to join us in this effort. Jazakallahu khairan kathiran. See you later, inshallah.